Hi, welcome back to my entire Blu-ray collection. We're carrying on with the M's. This is part 2. I've already done a part 1, so if you want to go back and watch that first, I mean, it's not necessary. You don't need to watch these in any particular order, unless you like to see the alphabet in the correct order. But yeah, we'll just carry on. So, next up, $1 Million Baby. This is another one that has been miscatalogued and really should have been with the L's, but it was in with the M's for whatever reason. So we've got Legend of the Millennium Dragon, some anime. I think this came from Poundland. Microwave Massacre. Michael McIntyre, Showtime. Michael Jackson's This Is It, the 2-disc, the slipcover. Is it 2-disc? No, it's not. Why did I think that was 2-disc? Oh, maybe the DVD steelbook was a 2-disc. Don't know why I thought that was 2-disc. Never mind. Still, I like that release. But then I've also got the 3D Enhanced Edition. Again, this is it. This was a promotional disc. I'm not entirely sure where it was available. Probably came with either a 3D TV or Blu-ray player, or maybe even a combination of the two. But I don't think it was available retail from new, at least. Then Wes Craven's Mind Ripper. Minions in 3D with a lenticular slip. Smart Arrow, Miracle Mile. Mirror Mirror. Misfits, the complete first series. Series 2. Series 3. And Series 4. Just missing Series 5, which is really expensive for some reason. It's by far the poorest. I mean, I'm not going to go as far as saying it's bad, but it's nowhere near on a par of Series 1 and 2, or even 3 for that matter. Miss Peregrine's Home for Particular Children. I enjoyed this movie a lot. Quite surprised me. I see recently that this has appeared in some Poundlands, at least down south. I haven't seen it up here yet, in the 3D version I mean. So that's something I'm going to have to be looking out for, because I would love to see that in 3D. And then I've got Mission Impossible 3. I have the first 3 on HD DVD, so there's no hurry for me to find 1 and 2, but I'm specifically looking for them to match this one, unless I find some slip-covered editions to match these all. Even then, I don't have all the others in slipcovers anyway. So, but yeah, 1 and 2 I'm on the lookout for, but there's no particular hurry because I do have them in HD. Then we've got Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. It's been the triple play edition, but not with a slipcover. I don't know if this particular release came with a slipcover. I need to look on Blu-ray.com see if it did or not, or if another version of that film came with a slipcover. This one, however, does, and I know the 6th one that came out recently, that certainly does, which I don't have that one yet. So this is Rogue Nation. Then Modern Family, the complete first series with the slip. Second series without the slip. It's another one I've just not seemed to have found with the slipcover. and Series 3 with a slip. I don't have any of the others as yet. I'm not sure how many there are. I think there's quite a few more series of that. Mahovey, yeah, don't know anything about that. Money Monster, Mongol with the Real Heroes slip and art. Some more Eureka, Monkey Shines, Monster House in 3D, Monsters, Monsters vs Aliens 3D, Monsters University 3D, The Monuments Men. This film I went into with very little expectations. In fact, I'd heard reviews saying it wasn't very good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Wasn't exceptional, but it kept me engaged. I wasn't bored. I wasn't sort of twiddling my thumbs or picking up my phone or anything. Yeah, it was. Oh, excuse me. It was good. Moonraker. Mortal Engines in 3D. Again, this was another film that got panned. It wasn't, again, fantastic, but I enjoyed it. Mordecai, another film that got panned. I've not got around to watching this one yet. Motel Hell from Arrow. Mother's Day from 88 Films, part of their Slasher Classics collection. And then a different Mother's Day. I don't know if that one is a remake of that or not, whether it just happens to be a film with the same name. Maybe someone out there might be able to clue me in. So yeah, Mount St. Elias, Mountain of the Cannibal God from Shameless. This comes with the slipcover. Is there not some reversible artwork on that? There is. And maybe, yeah, because it's got foreign language and obviously it's not that great. That's probably why I didn't flip it over. Oh dear goodness me. Come on. Why did I have to do that? This was a limited edition. I had a problem when I pre-ordered this and it came from Amazon. And it came without the slipcover, which is the numbered limited edition. So I contacted them and they were really good about it, and immediately sent out this copy. And just said I had 2 weeks to return the first one. So yeah, that was great. I got this literally the following day. Some more 88 Films, Mountaintop Motel Massacre, again with their limited edition slipcover. Movie 43, not nearly as awful as a lot of people have you believe. Yeah, it wasn't great, but it was okay. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, good action film. Mr. Peabody and Sherman, not seen that yet. Mr. Selfridge, Series 1. Mr. Turner. We've got Mrs. Brown's Boys, Series 1 and Series 2. Series 3 still seems to elude me on Blu-ray. I just never ever come across it in the wild. Then I've got the more Christmas Crackers specials. Mrs. Brown's Boys Live, Good Morning Mrs. Brown, and For the Love of Mrs. Brown, another live. Mrs. Brown's Boys Live Tour, Mrs. Brown Rides Again, and Mrs. Brown's Boys The Movie. And we've got The Mummy with the Universal Augmented Reality slip, Universal's 100th anniversary. And the more recent Tom Cruise Mummy. This one's in 3D. Again, not an awful movie, not a great movie, but good 3D. Mummy's Secret of the Pharaohs in 3D. The Muppets. Muppets from Space. The Muppets Take Manhattan. Murder on the Orient Express. Was pretty disappointed with this. I struggled to the point where I was literally picking up my iPad and looking for stuff on there rather than being engaged by the movie. It wasn't great. The Mutilator, the limited edition slipcover set from Arrow, 2-disc, obviously with the booklet and whatnot. My Best Friend's Girl, My Best Friend's Wedding, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, My Bloody Valentine 3D, My Darling Clementine, another Arrow limited edition Arrow release. These went out of print and became really expensive, but for a very short time before that you could grab these on Amazon at $5.99, and I didn't, and I kind of regretted it because when they went out of stock the price skyrocketed. And I'm going to have to speed this up because my battery's about to go. Right, there's only 3 left. Daniel Day-Lewis in My Left Foot. My Week with Marilyn. And finally, 3D Mystic Mountains. So there we go, the M's. Obviously, like I said at the beginning, there's a part 1 to this, so this is basically half of the M's. Of course, the rest of the alphabet up to this point is done, and I'm going to be recording the rest over the next week or so. So feel free to check all of those out. There is a playlist that will eventually have them all in. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra.